Very Little Pepper. Pepper was the smallest girl the world had ever seen. Her home a tiny cottage that was built upon a bean. Pepper called her cottage home. She'd been there since forever. Her best friend was the farmer's son, a handsome boy called Trevor. Trevor got up early every day to work the field, and every bean but Pepper's he regarded as the yield. But Pepper's bean was magical, and Trevor knew it well. He'd built a tiny net beneath in case it ever fell. After Trevor's work was done, he'd find a spot to sit. Pepper couldn't ask him in, he simply wouldn't fit. And over time their feelings grew from loyalty and trust, and Pepper's heart said, "Tell him. You don't want to, but you must." So finally, one night as Trevor sat, she softly said, "There's nothing I can do, my friend. You're always in my head. And in my heart it sometimes hurts when you have gone away, even though I know we'll see each other every day." Trevor looked at Pepper now, and tiny though she was, she felt that she was just as big as he, and that's because behind his eyes she saw the love he also felt for her. "I can't see you very well," he said. "My eyes are all a blur. I've got so much love for you that when I lie in bed at night, I can see you with my eyes closed, and I know that this is right. I want to be with you until the very, very end. I want to wake up next to you. Marry me, my friend." The universe looked down on them from out in deepest space, and plucked a star from where it hung, a smile on her face. "Make a wish," she whispered as she flew it through the sky. Down on earth the couple saw its trail shooting by. "Make a wish," said Pepper, "now, before it starts to fall." I wish then," whispered Trevor, "I was really, really small. I wish that I was your size, and that we could be together to travel through the ages on a silver-tinted feather." Suddenly, from nowhere came a flash of brightest colour, and as the world came back to view, it seemed a little duller, but for something bright and shimmering, floating in the sky, and a voice from deepest space that whispered, "Here's a wing to fly." The feather floated down and landed gently on a leaf. It was long and sleek and elegant and soft beyond belief. "Will you take my hand?" said Pepper. "Spend your life with me?" "Of course I will," said Trevor. "This is how it's supposed to be." So off the bean they walked towards their silver-tinted ship, and climbed inside and snuggled up, preparing for their trip. Pepper's head against his chest, she heard his beating heart. Her arms around his waist, she knew they'd never be apart. And then there was a purring and a whirring and a shift as the feather floated off and up with silver-tinted lift, out into the night and on, beyond, to other places. Trevor looked at Pepper. There was peace in both their faces.